For number 11, you're going to be given two choices, an A and a B, and you're going to answer A or B. You're going to see which one of these is going to give you more interest. So it says better deal or results in more interest. You want to answer A or B. Now, if you just put A or B down and don't show any work, I'm going to take off almost all credit for it, because you got to show work and justify your answer. So you can't just don't just guess, because again, I'm going to take off almost all the points for it if you don't show any work. So let's go through the work for each one. We're first going to start with option A. Now you're going to have to know what the compound formula, compound interest formula, and compounded continuously, what each one is. For A, the formula that you want to use here is this one. This is the compound interest formula. When we have keywords like semi-annually, quarterly, and so forth, you're going to use this formula. Now the N represents how many times it's compounded per year. Because it says semi-annually, we know that N is going to equal 2. So let's put this in. We're going to do amount in your account, the A, that's what A represents. The amount in your account after the interest has been added is what that represents. 1,000 is the amount that you're investing. The rate is going to be 8%, so 0.08 divided by 2, how many times it's compounded per year, raised to the N times T. So in the exponent, you're going to have 2 times 3 there. So that would be the setup. Rate, your interest rate has to be written as a decimal. So 8%, that means we move it 2 places over to the left, and that's how we get the 0.08. This is the same thing as 1,000 times, if we combine all that together, you're going to get 1.04 to the 6th power on that. So we work the inside part out first, then we can put this into our calculator, and when you put that one into your calculator, you're going to get 1265 and 32 cents. So 1265.32 we get. That's for option A. Now for option B, we have to use a different formula because it says compounded continuously. So if it's got the word continuously in there, we use a different formula. You got to use specifically that one, PE to the RT. P is your principal still, you have your interest rate, and you have your time. There's no N for this formula because it says the word continuously. Let's use that one. It's going to be 1,000. E, now this time we have a different interest rate. We have 7.9%. We're still going to move the decimal place over 2 places, and you're going to get 0.079. Don't round that up. We got to leave it specifically as 0.079. So you have to make sure you use that and don't do any rounding with your interest rate. And then that's times time. It's going to be times 3 years once again. Okay. We're going to multiply the exponent out first. So we're going to get 1,000. We have an E, and that's going to be 0.237. And then if we put this into the calculator, 1267.44. So even though we have a lower interest rate, B ends up giving you more interest. So we would answer B, and if you show this kind of work, that would be enough justification for it. The E caret, the E is above your natural log button on your calculator, so that's the one that you use for this. Whereas this one, you're just going to use the regular caret key on your calculator. You put 1.04 caret key, and then you put the 6 in order to calculate that one.